Welcome for this June 26th, 2018. Today I will educate you on the true story of Bunker Hunt, the silver crash of the 1980, and why they blamed it on Bunker Hunt. But what I'm about to tell you is something you've never heard before because I was there with a $12 million book in 1979, 1980, and I read the Reuters wire word for word that came off. Six bells was as high as it went. Ding, 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 ding. When Reagan got his finger shot in 1979, the Reuters wire did the six bells. These are emergency bells that go off there. All right, I'm going to tell you the story of Bunker Hunt that you've never heard before and why they blamed him for the silver crash. In 1974, they claimed that Bunker Hunt tried to corner the soybean market. So this is a good excuse to bring this up from what I'm about to tell you. In May of 1979, silver was roughly around $8, $9, $10 an ounce, that sort of range. Gold was around 240, 250, that sort of stuff. Anyway, Bunker Hunt in those days, in the mid 79s all the way to the third week of January of 1980, had 193 million ounces of silver futures contracts. Okay? And so it equated to 193 million ounces of silver. Well, at that time, there was only 200 million ounces of silver above the surface of the earth here in America. Most of it's held in 4 underground vaults in Bank of Delaware, Wilmington Trust in those days, and Iron Mountain, those sort of depositories, the 5 major depositories in New York. All of Merrill Lynch's, back when Merrill Lynch used to sponsor Monday Night Football back then, all Merrill Lynch's gold and silver was there. All the Saudis' gold was there, the majority of it anyway. So it was big time. Anyway, so Bunker Hunt had all these silver futures contracts. At $28 silver, we found out later that Chase Manhattan Bank illegally used depositors' money to short silver positions at $28. All right. A lot of people tried to sue the COMEX markets and was not successful. The COMEX market in those days consisted of the FBI, Merrill Lynch, Chase Manhattan Bank, the Rockefellers, the Peruvian government, that sort of thing. That was the COMEX silver market in those days. Things have changed since then, of course. But so to try to sue the COMEX market, it's like trying to sue the FBI, all of them. The people that tried to do that, they just sent a bunch of agents to their company and copied all their records and made it difficult to sue them from what I'm about to tell you. So anyway, they shorted silver at $28. We know this for a fact. You can't prove it, but we know it happened. So right after they shorted silver at $28, thinking that it was going to top out at 30, the Iranian hostage situation happened. Silver and gold started going up. The dollar started dropping. Oil started going up. Inflation started going up. Interest rates started going up. And of course, the people that shorted at $28 was in full panic mode because this was something they did not expect. It's called a fundamental. They were looking at the technical side of the market and, of course, the fundamentals that existed at that time. In my view, it was a good call. It was going to go down from there, in my view. Right after that, Russia invades Afghanistan. Silver goes to $52.80 an ounce. Platinum went to $1,140. Copper hit $1.60 a pound. Gold hit $875, which was its high in those days. We went all the way to 21.5% interest rates, double-digit inflation, and oil prices were at record highs. In those days, it was around $45 a barrel, $50 a barrel. Anyway, so here we are at $52.80, which was the intraday high the first week of January of 1980. And so the COMEX market came out and did an illegal move. They changed horses in the middle of the stream. They said liquidation only on silver futures contracts. So you couldn't buy any more silver futures. You could only liquidate them or hold on to them. Not only that, they changed the amount of contracts you could sell. Only 1,000 cars back in the 1800s. It was called cars because it's how much product you can fit into a box car, like 5,000 bushels of wheat approximately, and so forth. But now they're called contracts because there's other products that obviously gold would not fill up a box car for a contract. It's only 100 ounces. So Bunker Hunt had a real problem because each contract is 5,000 ounces. At 193,000 ounces divided by 5,000, it would have taken Bunker Hunt a whole month, because it's only 5 days a week you could trade. It would have taken him a whole month to liquidate all of his positions to get out. So they really nailed the guy on that, all right, since he had the majority of the silver futures positions. Well, the third week, of course, we sent 280 American ships to the Persian Gulf because Russia invaded Afghanistan. The Russians sent 320 of their ships. Took about 2 weeks to get there. Now the crosshairs are on each other in the Persian Gulf because of this Russian invasion of Afghanistan. And of course, the Iranian hostage situation was serious also. Well, after 3 weeks, nobody fired, a week of them looking at each other, nobody fired a shot. And so a wealthy prince from Saudi Arabia sold 400 tons of gold on the open market. This was on a Friday. Actually, it started bleeding into the weekend. And this was on a Friday. And by Monday, silver had opened at $10.80 an ounce. It dropped from $38.80 the Friday before to $10.80 an ounce. Bunker Hunt got a $500 million margin call. And check out what $500 million was in 1979-80. It was a lot of money. Billions today, believe me. So he filed bankruptcy on Placid Oil. And, he liquidated everything but 18 million ounces all that time. Kept 18 million ounces. I think his average price was $18, $19 an ounce. They blamed, of course, the people that shorted the market at $28 made a bloody fortune. And they blamed everything on Bunker Hunt. So the lawsuits came out, and again, you're suing the COMEX market. You're not going to win, even though you're right. You're not going to win because you just can't prove it. So anyway, that's really what happened to the Bunker Hunt situation and the silver crash. I used to go to church at First Baptist Church downtown Dallas with Caroline Hunt a few times. I saw her there, and a wonderful family. But that's really what happened to Bunker Hunt. Excuse my words, but they screwed Bunker Hunt. Thank you for listening to the special report on the Bunker Hunt story and what caused the silver crash in 1980. And may God bless you.